All right, we just got here to the Snoquera Falls Loop Trail. We're gonna bust this out and have a nice time on Black Friday. I can hear the falls, we're getting close. We absolutely cruised up here. We definitely went a little faster than a normal hiking pace. All right, let's go, girl. So, usually we're having a rock hop across this, across like literal rapids and falls, but the water's so low right now that what you see is what we've got. Just little trickles. Luna's like, screw it, I'm walking through it all. Right now it's not so glorious, but it's the time of year, so I'll take it. Beautiful nonetheless. I've come up here many, many, many times. When you can't get anywhere else, this is usually a place you can go. And you can scramble up to the top of the falls, but we're not going to do that today because we're doing a loop, which takes quite a bit more time. Zoom in a little bit. Let's see if we can get to a little bit better spot. Loons, I know you've been here many times, huh, girl? Ooh, sun. Nice. Okay, so this little trail right here is a scramble trail to get up.
It's really hard to see because of all the leaves that have fallen.
Got some ice on the falls. That's a big one. Like I said, it's got a trickle right now, but in the springtime, this thing is flowing. So, great place to come. What'd you say, Luna? Yep, good place to come, Dad. Yep. Also, just wanted to mention real quick that if you decide to cross the falls and do the loop, that whenever you're crossing over the falls, it's hard to rock fall, and continuing on the loop is a little bit harder to follow once you cross the falls, the trail. If you're not like super experienced with like, you know, a little bit of route finding, there are times where you might not know exactly where you're going. It's really not a big deal. I'm not trying to make it out to be any bigger than it is, but I've done it in all different seasons, including like super deep snow, and you can get a little turned around, especially when you get towards the bottom and you're getting pretty close to Camp Shepherd. It's a little confusing, so I always make sure that I have the GPS on because I like to know how long it took me. And it's just nice to have a map too. So, and rule number one, or maybe not rule number one, but like right up there in the top of the rules, as far as like 10 essentials, you always want to have a map. So bring a map, bring a GPS. I know you've heard me say that before, but it's super important. It's got to a place where there are some roots that had wrapped around a rock, and when the tree fell, took the rock with it. Pretty crazy. Isn't that right, Loons? Another little area that I think is pretty cool when you're coming through this talus field. Got a buildup of rocks around the trail. Gives it a nice little border. And not to mention there's some beautiful views here, so it's a neat little spot. But you wouldn't see this unless you did the loop. So once again, I definitely recommend doing the loop. But it does add considerable mileage to it. So it was about 1.6 miles according to Gaia GPS from the start of the Snoquera Trail to the actual falls. Took me 30 minutes. Like I said, I was cruising, so it may take you longer or less, just depending on how fast you're going. And but also you wouldn't see this, but yeah, getting back to what I was saying. If you went back the same way, obviously that would be, you know, close to 4 miles, a little bit less. But this probably adds another mile to it, which I think is completely worth it, but some of you may not, but it's beautiful. Hopefully some of this encourages you to do the loop. So enjoy. These rocks are slippery. Mossy. So real quick, this is a washout spot that happened probably a year and a half ago. And as you can see, it came from way up there and washed out all through here. So, yeah. This used to be a little bit harder to cross, but I don't know if somebody came in here and did some trail maintenance or if it just kind of got stomped on and worked out that way. But nice. Just wanted to quickly point out this turkey tail. You can see why they call it a turkey tail. It's a fun guy. Just neat looking. I think you can eat him. But, not for me, not today. Luna, you having fun? Oh yeah. Just wanted to point out, I think I keep on saying that, just want to point out. Anyways, just want to point out that I'm down in a flat area that now becomes like just the long flat area. I've dropped a lot of elevation down from the falls, taken a really roundabout way. It's just the way the trail goes, and you come to kind of like a T here, kind of like a Y, I guess, too. If you go to the right, it goes to the Palisades Trail, which is another way you can link up to this trail too. But if you're going back to the Snoquera Falls Loop Trail, where the beginning of it is, you want to stay left. So it should seem pretty obvious, but just in case. So you can see where somebody actually rode on here, Camp Shepherd, which is essentially where you want to go towards. So, and it says 0.7. They even carved it in there. Nice. So yeah, right here you can see Snoquera Falls Trail, White River Trail. So here we go. Notice how dark it is in here. Yeah, once you get down towards the bottom here and you're on the flat, it is really dark because The trees are so dense, sunlight really doesn't get through here all that good. Last time I was in here, now I just want to preface this by saying I don't believe in Sasquatch. I believe in aliens over Sasquatch, but I would swear that something was either clinking sticks together or throwing stuff. I don't know, but it was towards dusk last time, and strange. That's all I can say is something was definitely making some racket. Didn't ever see anything, but yeah, interesting. Got a big old nurse log. Pretty cool. It's like a double nurse log here. A tree falls, but yet it lives on. All right, just past Camp Shepherd, and getting close to the end. This nice little log bridge, little stream. Okay, this is really slivery, so if it's moist outside, be careful. Oh yeah, that's pretty. Back up for a minute. Nice. I put Luna back on leash because we actually saw somebody, so. And we're getting close to the end. Okay, so we're just finishing up Snoquera Falls Loop Trail. And according to Gaia GPS, it looks like we did right around 4 miles. So wasn't quite as much as I thought. For some reason I remember it being different, but I think it might have been a different app I was using. But Gaia seems to be all over the place. So anyways, great hike, awesome time. I know that Luna enjoyed it. I of course enjoyed it, and it was a beautiful day. And hope everybody is having a good time and getting outdoors and enjoying life. If you haven't already, please think about subscribing to my channel. And if you like this video, please like it. All right. Thanks and have a great day. Bye. One more thing to mention while I'm sitting here in my car waiting for it to warm up is that it took me about an hour and a half, and on the way back down I stopped quite a few more times just to play with Luna and take pictures and whatnot. So yeah, 4 miles according to Gaia GPS, and took me about an hour and a half. So I cruised pretty much on the very first part to the falls. I really went fast, didn't stop much, didn't take much video. I think the second half of the trip is a lot prettier once you cross the falls. So definitely encourage you to get out and enjoy this trail, and it's accessible in most parts of the year, and just a great little trail. Thanks and have a great one.